People may think or say, what are you whining about? There are so many things in the world that are worse, so many diseases in the world that are worse. But my opinion is, as soon as it bothers you in your day-to-day life, and it doesn't matter if what you have is mentally or physically, as soon as it bothers you, it's okay to feel something about that, and it's okay to feel sad or feel bad about it. I wanted today to come on camera to talk to you about a diagnosis I recently got. I've been planning to make this video for about a week, and I've been planning it every day, but I find it kind of hard to talk about it. I noticed that here is my safe space, and when I talk to people about it, I still hold back. I show some emotion, but I still hold back. And right here in my safe space, I know this is going to be online for everyone to see, but that's different because when I'm telling this, it's just me. It's just me in my safe space talking to a camera. So I hope this video also helps me to clear my mind a little bit, to get some things off my chest. So it started in the beginning of 2019, so the beginning of this year. I noticed my eyelashes were falling out, and not just like one or two. I noticed that I had like a gap on my right eye. From the inner corner, I noticed my eyelashes were falling out. But at the time I was like, okay, happens to a lot of people, they'll grow back, and they started to grow back. That's what we noticed. We saw that there were like little hairs coming back again, but then they started to fall out again, and it got worse and worse. And at one point I was like, okay, maybe I need to see a doctor for this. So a few weeks ago I went to my doctor, and she looked at my eyelashes, and she immediately called the dermatologist, and she told him what she saw and what she heard about the progress of falling out, coming a little bit back, but falling out again and worse. And the dermatologist, immediately said, this can only be one thing, and that is alopecia areata. And first I was like, well, can it be the makeup? Can it be medication? And he said, yes, that can make eyelashes fall out, but not in this way, not in this level of intensity and the pattern that it was falling out and a little bit coming back and falling out again and worse, and that it got worse now. So let me first explain to you what alopecia areata is. That is an autoimmune disease, which means that my immune system is attacking my own body. So in my case, my eyelashes, my immune system is thinking those eyelashes isn't a part of the body, it's an intruder, so I need to get rid of it. So it creates an inflammation near the roots or in the roots, I don't know exactly, which causes them to fall out. So my body is basically rejecting my eyelashes, and they don't know what causes it, what causes alopecia. They don't know what's going to happen. You have multiple forms of alopecia. Areata means local, so right now it's my eyelashes. You also see people who are completely bald. They have no eyelashes, no eyebrows, no hair at all on their body. So, well, that was a shock because they can't tell me what's going to happen. It can also spread, not as in that it's contagious. It basically can go to my eyebrows and my hair on my head. He told me that there wasn't a lot that they could do about it, that we can try to do high dose prednisone, but I immediately was like, well, that's kind of heavy, so I don't want to do that. So I decided to see another dermatologist in the hospital. I wanted them to look at my eyelashes and just to make sure that the first dermatologist was right. And last week I went to that dermatologist and she took a look at my eyelashes and it already got worse and worse. It's now my right eye is on this side of my iris towards the inner corner that's completely gone. On my left eye there was a hole and that's starting to go bigger right now. It's also starting to fall out on the bottom lashes. And I noticed 2 days before I went to the dermatologist that my hair here in the front is breaking off like crazy. I was sitting behind the computer and there was something in my eye, so I did like that, and I was like, wait, there isn't supposed to be hair hanging in my eyes. So I took a look, and if I really pull it forward so you can see that it's like breaking off. So I was a bit worried. So we went to see the dermatologist last week, and she confirmed that it's Alopecia Areata, and that the breakage she sees with other patients, that sometimes the hair breaks off before it starts to fall out. So it's possible that it's going to my hair on my head. We don't know. She can't tell me exactly what's going to happen. Nobody knows. It's possible that it grows back. With alopecia, you have like active periods where the hair falls out and then the active period ends and then the hair starts to grow back and then you have an active period again and it could fall out again. So they don't know what's going to happen. So it's possible that it grows back. It's possible that it doesn't grow back. It's possible that it falls out again. It's just so unsure what's going to happen. And that's probably the hard part. When you lose the hair in your head, there are a little bit more options to try, because they can give injections with, I think, steroids and hormones, and or that's the same. I don't know exactly. I don't know a lot about it, but that's not possible near your eyes. So she gave me 3 options to try because they don't know if it's going to be effective or not. Also, high dose prednisone. Prednisone lowers the immune response in your body. It causes bloating, and alopecia doesn't give physical discomfort. It doesn't give you pain. It doesn't give you fatigue or anything like that. The second option is a slow release prednisone. It's an injection, but that's also prednisone and that's also very heavy. So those aren't really options for me, actually, because it's possible that I still have the Lyme bacteria in my body, but that my immune system suppresses it. And if I start to use prednisone, it's possible that my immune system lowers again and that the Lyme bacteria flames up or flares up again, so that it comes back. And that's not an option for me. I also choose to not know if I still have the Lyme bacteria. I feel amazing, so that's what's most important for me, and that's that. The third option she gave me is a cream. I have to put the cream on where my eyelashes are supposed to be, and that lowers the immune response local. I decided to go with that. They also prescribe it with skin rashes and all that. And the thing with the cream is that it's not supposed to go near or in your eyes. But because it's near my eyes, it's on the edge of my eyelids, it's possible that it goes into my eyes, and then it also lowers the immune response in my eyes, so it can cause infections in my eyes. So I'm only allowed to use it for 4 days, and then 3 days I'm not allowed to use it, and then 4 days again, and so on and so on. It's called Topicort or Topicort. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. So I'm trying that cream right now. I don't notice anything. Of course, it's too soon. For now, it's only getting worse. And I'm so glad it's not something that causes discomfort in my body, but it does make me very insecure. It fucks up my self-esteem. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if indeed I'm getting bald spots or bald, or I don't know if I will have eyelashes. I don't know if they're going to grow back. I don't know if they're not going to grow back. I don't know anything, and that messes with my head a lot. It makes me very insecure, and it's weird because when I see other people with alopecia and people who are bald, or I'm like, yes, rock that bald head, you look amazing, you look fantastic, you look so strong, but that doesn't affect me personally. But now it does affect me personally, and I'm just really scared. I'm just really scared. I don't know what's going to happen. And I even told my boyfriend, if I get bald spots or get bald or whatever, I would completely understand if he left. I would really completely understand if he said, I didn't sign up for this, so I'm sorry. And I would understand. And he said, of course not. And he's just the sweetest. He's such an amazing guy. You know, it makes it hard for me. The only thing I find pretty of myself are my eyes. But I don't feel that way anymore when I don't wear eyelashes, because I wear eyelashes right now. If I don't wear them and I look in the mirror, I'm like, shit. Last week we were having like a picnic dinner with friends, and at one point my eyelash just really hurt. It was poking in my eye, or I don't know what it was, and I couldn't get it fixed. I always wear a bag with me with eyeliner and mascara and eyelash glue and tweezers. So if there's something wrong with my eyelash, I can fix it. But I wasn't able to fix it. So at one point I was like, okay, screw this. I'm taking them off. And I felt so ugly. I felt so self-conscious. So ugly. But nobody noticed. Nobody noticed that I wasn't wearing false lashes, and nobody noticed that my eyelashes were not there, because I also wear eyeliner that fills up the gaps a bit. But it still made me feel so ugly, and I want to go back to the positive person that I usually am, but I don't know how to do that right now. I'm just in a dark place at the moment because I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't want to start using those heavy medication, because this doesn't give me discomfort in my body, and I don't want to start using medication that has so much side effects that's going to give me discomfort in my body. You know, we just have to think that it's going to grow back, and you know, it's only hair. It's only hair. And I know it's only hair. It's so double-sided because I know it's only hair. But still, it makes me so insecure, and it makes me feel so ugly. And there's so many options nowadays. You know, they have beautiful wigs, they have great eyelashes, they look so natural. It's only hair, but still, I don't know what's going to happen. And you know, I'm trying to lighten it up a little bit. I'm only fooling myself, because that's not how I'm feeling it right now. It just feels heavy, it just feels dark. There's nothing I can do besides using the cream. But I just see it getting worse every day, and there's nothing I can do. I just have to sit and wait. I'll try to keep you guys updated if you want to. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you think I'm whining, or I don't care. It's how I feel. You know, and maybe because I'm so open about this, people are going to make fun of me. I don't care. I don't care what you... I don't care. It's how I feel. So I just hope that making this video and talking about it makes it a bit lighter for me, so I can be the positive person that I am again. I really want to be that person again, but I can put up a mask, but I'm only fooling myself. So we'll see what's going to happen.